Yeah, viewers, well, I ordered a new SLA battery. I got a CSB 8-year lifespan 9 amp hour Hitachi CSB battery. A very good one. It's a I paid a little bit, normally about $40 each. I paid $56 for it, but this particular series of CSB batteries are actually very good. Yuasa and CSB are two of the best SLA batteries to recommend and to get. So this CSB one I've got was a bit expensive because it's a long shelf life one, long service life rated battery, designed and rated for 8 years in UPS use and alarm system use. So that's pretty damn good. So it's a 9 amp hour. I just got it in the mail today. I ordered it 2 days ago. I just tested it, and I tested about 200 cold cranking amps, and I wrote it on the side of the battery. So when it's in my UPS, I just take the front off, and I got it written right there on the side of it, so I can just check the date and everything. I wrote today's date and the ESR test on the battery tester and the cold cranking amp reading. That tested 200 cold cranking amp. It was about 12.78 volts straight out of the as soon as I unpacked it. Put it on here for about 10 minutes. Got it to 13.5 volts. And yeah, it tested from about 195 to 204 cold cranking amp after it was on this. I got it in the MGE UPS. The reason why I took this out of that UPS, because I want this one to run my NBN. To run my NBN modem and connection device. Because at the moment I'm using the batteries out of this, the scooter, which 4.5 amp hour. It won't do it for very long. It will do it for a little bit for to run the NCD and the router. Yeah, for that it's nothing. It'll last ages. But if this state, or Victoria, turns out to be like South Australia where we get blackouts all the time, and if they happen to be longer than 6 hours for example, then yeah, this battery will be more than adequate for my NBN. I just tested this as soon as I took it out of the MGE UPS, tested it, and it was 165 cold cranking amp. So it held up quite nicely. I just got it done here just to give it a little bit of a top up to the specified fresh off the charger voltage, which was about 14.8 volts specification. Idle, it's about 13.6 or something. So I want to just give it a little bit of a desulfate. It's already full anyway. As I said, it was over 13 volts as soon as I took it out of the UPS. The battery's fine, but I give it a bit of a desulfate just to look after it. It's not overly hot, it's good. But I'm using my MGE UPS on my computer. So that's a 9 amp hour. The other UPS on my other computer is also a 9 amp hour. That is also a long lifespan battery. It's a good generic brand. But this other CSB one is a very good quality manufacturer. CSB and Yuasa, as I said, are the two best manufacturers I'd recommend for SLA batteries. Especially if you're using them for stuff that's important. So this one here is pretty reliable, but I want a 9 amp hour, not a 7.5 hour. This is only a 7.2 amp hour one, not a 9 amp hour one. That's why this one is going in the NBN, to run the NBN system. So all it's really doing is powering an NCD and a router, which is what doesn't use bugger all power anyway, but just in case, as I said, we get these bloody blackouts as the news is forecasting over the summer period, I'm prepared. Yeah, so this is the only other battery I've got now, my other UPS, that's not 9 amp hour. So it's only 7.2 amp hour what I've got. The rated to run the PC for about 20 minutes, 7.2 amp hour. The 9 amp hour, I'll have to calculate it, but I've got to do some sort of test to get the right amount. I reckon it'll be about 25 to 30 minutes, I reckon, on 9 amp hour to run a UPS on the computer. But yeah, this would be bloody awesome to run my Wi-Fi network. As I said, it's only running figured 2 things and that's it. But at least I've got this battery will be new in the other UPS, so I've got 3 UPSs I'm using, all got new batteries. And I'm using the other UPS on the TV in the lounge room, which is just running off the Razor battery, just as a just for short things really. I don't know how long I'm going to run the LCD TV for, but I should do a test. How long will a Razor battery run a TV for in the UPS as it is? That'd be a good test to do. But anyway, I disconnect that, down there for about 10 minutes. It's not getting too hot, which is a good thing. This battery arrived with bloody mint, so Panasonic are another good manufacturer too of these. They use the same little lids like this that you can pull off and service easily. Panasonic, Yuasu and CSB are the best for SLA batteries. So I got 200 cranking amp is a reference for a new battery. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. That's pretty close for a 7-year-old SLA that's been baked dry. That's awesome. I've only lost what, 30 cold cranking amp. I'm happy with that. That's pretty damn good. I used 200 cold cranking amp as a reference off that new one. I just tested the CSB, so it's good to do that. Just so I got a reference, gives me an idea how much life's left in this. It's easily another 6 years left in that. Easy, easy. Anyway, let's get this installed, and this will be permanently running my NBN modem and NCD, because I'm the only one on the street at the moment that's got the NBN. So this is going to be an awesome little network backup battery during blackouts. I've got the other UPS one in the basically what I've done, I've had no success getting my current Asus smart modem that I've been using all this time to run off the NCD on its own. It needs more configuration. It can be done. I've converted the one of the LAN ports to a WAN port, but there's a little bit more involved. So I've just left the crappy modem that my ISP gave me. I've turned the Wi-Fi off that, and I've wired my current good router, my Asus router, and plugged it into the one of the LAN ports of my ISP's router, and that's just sitting right next to the NCD at the socket where my UPS is sitting, where this is going to go in. And yeah, it's working pretty well. I've run a big Ethernet cable to the other side of the room that plugs straight into my good modem, which plugs into my main PC via LAN. So that main PC now, for Steam gaming, I just use a LAN instead of Wi-Fi. And I downloaded, recently bought myself a copy of Fallout New Vegas, and boy, for a 10 gigabyte game, that downloaded within 20 minutes. It was finished downloading. Normally on my old ADSL connection, gee, that would have been a week to download. So I'm happy with how it's worked out. So I got 2 UPSs and both radars are on that, so all new batches throughout my home network, which is going to be awesome. So I'm prepared for the blackouts this season, so I can still upload videos to YouTube and stuff if there's a blackout. Now, editing and stuff, I'll see how it goes on my main PC off the UPS, but if the UPS doesn't seem to hold up, as it says 20 minutes, that's its maximum it's going to hold up for. That's its designed, that's how it's rated to supply for to the battery that runs low. I'm going to fix up this little generator, 2-stroke, and plug that into the UPSs. Just use that. But that's only if the power's off for like over 6 hours or something like that at a time. But the only thing it's going to be doing, I'm going to be editing videos. If I've got to edit a video, that will take the longest, which will take me what, 5 minutes max, then upload it. The PC won't be on long enough for the battery to get low anyway, so either way, always have plenty of backup power, more than what you need, because it's actually going to be quite handy this upcoming blackout forecast season they're talking about in the news. So anyway, I'm all set. Thanks for watching. Here's a follow-up. This is the actual battery here that I got. Bloody heavy. Just over 3 kilos for its size, so yeah, it's a long service life battery, alright. Very weighty. It's extremely heavy for its size. But yeah, it's just, as I said, 8-year service life. This is rated for 9 amp hour. There's a couple of warnings on it. And my test, I did this for reference. 200 cold cranking amp. Received it today. ESR 14 milliohms. ESR is basically the health of the battery, so it's brand new, so it's 40 milliohms. The higher this number, the older the battery, more sulfated it's going to be. Basically, same applies to car batteries. But yeah, it was tested 200 cold cranking amps, so this thing would start my Commodore. You could use it as a jump starter. Production date December 2017. So, and as I said, there were removable tops. You can take these off and check the fluid levels. I like this design, very good. This is a professional rated battery, so the local J-Car don't sell this brand. They've only got the cheap China stuff, Diamec and the knockoff brands. Even their 9 amp hour ones aren't as heavy as these ones. And I'll stick to buying this brand, I think, especially this particular series. For the price, it's pretty damn good. That's going to stay in this UPS, which is going to be this is a slightly bigger UPS than the other Seiko Mech ones I've got, so it'll be perfect in there. So one thing I like about the MGE UPS, I might add, you just take the front off, 2 screws in the bottom, the battery slides out easy. But with these Seiko Mech ones, you can clip the front off easily without any tools, but to get that battery out, you have to physically take the whole UPS apart to get to that battery, because it stops here, you can't just slide it out. You have to, there's a little tab at the top that holds it down, that holds the battery tight and secure. So you have to completely take these UPSs apart to get that battery out. Same with the other Seiko Mech I've got in the main PC, it's the same design. That's one thing I really like about that MGE UPS. You can just take the 2 bottom screws out and just slide the battery out. And it actually sits in there secure too, like that. This design here is a bit more of a challenge to take the battery out, but it's not too difficult. Just clips on like that. But it's working good as an NBN battery, so that'll serve very well. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.